Hey everyone, so bonus video here since I wasn't planning on doing any more breakdown videos. However, I was starting the slides for the final best teams video and this was like 80% done. So I figured I'd throw something together and some of you guys might appreciate it. So with that, we're going to be doing the LR Carnival Super Saiyan 4 full breakdown and some fun little team builds. So with that, let's go ahead and dive right in, starting off, of course, with the card arts here. I think the SSR card art looks incredible. The TUR, not so much. You can just see, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's back pretty much. A little hint of his face in the profile position. But when you look at the SSR card art, I think this is definitely top tier. They could have added like a different background, like maybe the GT City. They could have added back there, I think a little bit maybe less in terms of the maybe even the aura or the little red accents there. But all in all, top tier, one of the best, of course. But let's look at the LR card art, which I think everyone's seen by now. Absolutely incredible. Dragonfest Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Let's dive into the breakdown. Go pretty quickly since most of you guys probably seen this already probably 100 times, but this is a carnival unit, so it's not a Dokkan Festival exclusive, which I really think they should have went Dokkan Festival exclusive here. But this is GT Heroes category key plus 4 HP and attack and defense 220%. Let's make this a little bit bigger. You have the super attack here that raises attack for 1 turn and then has a great chance of further greatly raising an attack for 1 turn and causes colossal damage to enemies. So it's kind of like a 1 turn double stack, right? So you have your raises and then greatly raises, and then you have greatly raises for 4 turns and then another great chance of furtherly massively raising attack. That's 100% boost for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage to enemy for the 18 key. So this is huge. Again, this is the SA multiplier. It's not basically a passive multiplier. So this is just increasing the SA multiplier, but still it's going to cause this unit to do an incredible amount of damage. And if you haven't played this unit yet, this guy hits incredibly hard. So passive skill here is activates entrance animation when there's 2 or more GT heroes just on the team, which is great. Doesn't have to be on the turn. That's always good. And you're able to launch an additional super attack and has all attacks become critical hits for that first turn. That's pretty strong there. And then super class allies key plus 3, 70% defense for 4 turns. I wish this was a little bit more, or I wish this was a little bit more like a kind of even like an active skill, because generally you don't need this right away, right? So, but yeah, for the first 4 turns, your allies are going to be very strong defensively. Base effects here, very powerful. Key plus 3, attack and defense 300%. You've been seeing a lot of 200% in this current meta, but now it's up to 300%. Who knows what this is going to continue to go to. Receives additional key plus 1 per key you obtain, which is great. Attack effectiveness against all types, but you also have a 50% chance of performing a critical hit. Then they said, let's add everything else. Guards, 50% damage. So like this combination is so strong. Now with, the defensive stacks going to be, or the defensive boost being so strong. When you guard and have 50% damage reduction, it is absolutely OP. So, and then just, randomly just say, just launches additional super attack. Just guaranteed here. When attacking, you get an additional 300%. To attack here. When receiving attack, 200%, and then if you're getting a super attack, you're getting an additional 200%. So a 400% boost when you're getting supered with guarding, with 50% damage mitigation, with the 300% base. Now you don't have a super attack defensive boost. If they had that, this unit would be just like the best unit ever, and this is probably one of the best units in the game right now anyway. So but yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, by the way, let's just add also the nullifying, right? Nullifying when receiving a key blast super attack, great chance of nullifying, and then when your HP is under 70%, it is a nullify and counters. Well, this is nullifying counter as well. So after they not to make this unit like more OP, I would have liked to see like a 30% chance of countering any super attack. But you don't need it. After receiving 3 or more attacks in a battle, launches an additional super attack starting from the character's next turn. That's crazy. And then after 7 or more attacks in the battle, key +4, and performs critical hit guaranteed. That's absolutely insane. So you're going to be able to do your normal super attack, launch an additional super. You'll do another additional super in the first turn here, and then after receiving 3 more attacks, you're going to get another guaranteed super. Just absolutely wild. So super strong here. Now it does have an active skill. So looking at the active skill here is the Dragon Fist massively raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to enemy, and then attack and defense 70%, and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. And then the great thing about this active skill is it's basically once you get hit. So once you get hit, you can activate the active skill and just absolutely destroy whatever unit that you're throwing out to enemy that you're throwing out to this unit here. So they did this unit incredibly well. Again, this is just feels a lot more like a Dokkan Festival exclusive. It just doesn't have the leader skill. Anyway, I don't know why they made that decision and choice. Let's look at the teams here. So at this point in time, when I'm making this video here, this is probably the best GT Heroes team that you can run, given that this is 220 double Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You're pairing these up with incredibly great units right now in the 7-year anniversary EZA Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and then you have LR34. You can even put him in support, but as of right now, you can kind of keep him where he is right now. Then you have the temporary boost LR EZA Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Those LRs there for now are the best spots currently. And then you're going to have that support pan for GT Heroes. So all in all, very solid. Now you're going to have the EZAs to the sub EZAs, TURs there. Some of those are going to be support type units. Is it going to be better than the STR pan? I'm not sure. So just take that in consideration if the physical pan is better than the STR pan. So it could be. I don't know at this point in time. So once those EZAs now, super EZAs, especially the Dokkan Festival exclusive STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, once those super EZAs, I assume that they are going to be better than the LRs. And then of course they're permanent, whereas the LRs are going to be temporary. Again, that pan there could be worse than the EZA to the physical pan. So you can kind of use those how you want to use those there. But the bench strength in of itself, as you can see, just isn't quite there for the GT Heroes because it's only a single category, right? So, and we don't know if they're going to EZA this guy here. So if they EZA this guy, you can't put him in a second position. It'll only be a floater. So if you're not going to run a floater support, you can just probably put him right here and it can do quite well. Unfortunately, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku is just absolutely going to be worthless. They could have boosted that guy, right? But how he's designed to be in first position, it's counterproductive to this team here. But that's why I have a big old X in that Super Saiyan 4 in that Super Saiyan 4 full power Goku there, man. What a kind of awful design. And then finally, I didn't do too much in terms of team builds here because again, this was just a bonus video here. And then we're looking for more of like these slides going into best teams. Is the mono AGL team. So once all these units come out, the Super EZA to the Vegeta, the EZA to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and the pan is a 60% support to these units on here. That's going to be incredible. And just know that these two do have different names. So that's why it can run in the rotation there. This is the Golden Great Ape, and this is just Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So anyway, yeah, one of the best, I would say, mono teams currently right now is this team here. So a lot of people are like, oh, is this the best team in the game? This is kind of a semi-preview. I don't know if anything can top this team here, right? So the Gogeta 10-year anniversary team just has everybody. Like I haven't even put everybody down here on the alts yet. Like because it's pure Saiyans, there's so many characters that you can run. And what's better than a 220% Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and that's a 250% Right. So I have to see, what's going to happen with like this unit here in terms of this team, because I haven't even built out slides for this team yet. So because I didn't do a breakdown on them. But interesting to see what's going to vie for the #1 spot. But just as my preliminary goes right now, it's going to be tough to beat this one. So anyway, there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this bonus video here. Again, no plans of doing any more in the future. But yeah, there you have it. Breakdown for LR Carnival Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Anyway, farewell tour continues, and we'll see you in the final few videos. We got bingo, and then of course the final best teams. All right. So with that, we'll catch you in the next one.